Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you Lord Buddha's Tarot Animal Sign Predictions. And this is for you from the Rooster family, and it's for the month of July 2017. So let me now shuffle my tarot cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days in the area of romance. Let's start with romance. And you, coming from the Rooster family, are going to find a romance, but it's going to come with difficulties. The advice from this card is do research. Don't give your heart away too quickly. There is under the surface, and here the surface is the water, and it's under the water lurking difficulties that this new romance partner might bring for you in any area of your life. So be cautious. A new romance is possible, but I want you to take your time before giving your heart away. Do some research. Your ongoing romance is going to attract something of a secret nature or secrecy that's going to be exposed either from you or from your romance partner, and that's going to send off emergency signals, making either you or your romance partner very unhappy. So be careful. Don't discuss very personal things with your romance partner, whether financial or whether your past complications. Otherwise, there is a danger in the first 15 days of trouble. Now, the other thing is that you can be disappointed in the first 15 days, either from a new romance if you try for it, or from an ongoing romance. So there seems to be a bit of gloominess in the romance area where you cannot afford to try your luck, or to be too pushy, or to be too stubborn, or to try to be arrogant. So don't do that in the romance area, whether the new one or the ongoing one. Regarding your marriage area, yes, there can be a very sensitive area there. There is moodiness, there is changeability of plans, there is stubbornness, and all this could be from you or from your marriage partner. Or there could be also arrogance from you or your marriage partner. Now it's you who is listening to me, so you definitely don't want to do all these things which I've just mentioned. And if your marriage partner behaves that way, just take a step back, take it easy, and don't want to retaliate. Otherwise, there can be difficulties in the area of marriage. Unseen difficulties, the card shows. So something new may just come in. So mind your language, okay? Now, I spoke to you about your marriage areas. General family areas are a bit touchy. So you don't want to allow your siblings or cousins or nephews or brothers or sisters or your parents to interfere with your romance or marriage area, or to make any decisions, or to make any kind of say things and do things. Otherwise, it's going to be an addition to your problems. Okay? Now later, I want to now talk to you about your career. In your career area, you have to be very careful that looking for a new job is going to show rejection or bad news, or later on that move you will regret. Number two, if your present job moves you a different department or gives you different responsibilities, or having to work with a different team or under a new team leader or a boss, you will not be very happy, but you have to accept it, and you have to just count the days. It's only 15 days after all. Count the days and move ahead slowly as best as you can. The downside can be some past mistakes made which are going to put blame on you in your area of career, and also difficulties in finding conflict too easily with the people you work. Now in areas of business, you have to be careful that you may be forced to make changes which you don't like. There is a chance of business growth, by the way. So news may come in the first 15 days of July that you can get a new business or expand in some area or another. But my worry is that together with all this expansion, there is the unknown, there is the area which you are not familiar with, which is going to get at you. And if you're not careful in the business area, the decision you make wrongly, you will lose money, or it's going to be money out rather than money in, and a lot of stress and unhappiness. So be very cautious. I'd rather you consolidate and look after the business you have in hand, you coming from the Rooster family for the month of July in the first 15 days, rather than want to be adventurous. There's also on the first 15 days news that the chances of delay in getting payments, the chances of the competition beating you, and therefore you may have to spend more money trying to fight it to get a contract. So just stay calm and work along with what you are used to and how you're used to, and that's better. General financial areas are quite tight. They don't allow you to expand freely, and there is an unexpected problem awaiting that's going to find that you'll need to get money to settle that issue as well. It can be something to do with the government department or in a legal way as well. All right. Now, regarding health, I'm going to talk to you later. And later on in the program, I'm going to give you your good dates in July, your good colors in July, your good directions to find good energy and bring good luck in the month of July as well. Okay. But before that, I'm going to pull a second card. And this second card has to do with your last 15 days of July. So let's look at your last 15 days of July. What's going to happen? Now, let's talk of your romance area first. Your last 15 days of July for you is not a good card. So in your areas of romance, if you find a new romance in the last 15 days, somebody very attracted to you, be very cautious. It can be a very trying, a very difficult, a very disappointing new romance that can enter your life in the last 15 days of July. Your ongoing romance itself is going to find difficulties. There are so many problems shown here, which from your past come back to haunt you again. The conflict situation gets worse. Words said are not very nice. So all these things seen from the card are going to make your last 15 days of romance area a big problem. So take it easy, flow with the tide. It's only 15 days, tell yourself, and try not to rock the boat as well. Okay. Regarding your marriage area, the last 15 days shows a lot of difficulties, and the difficulties are from the past, where something that happened to your marriage partner did or that you did is going to cause a great difficulty and depression even. And also anger mounts very fast in the last 15 days between you and your marriage partner. It could be your marriage partner who is causing all these problems. And since you are listening to me, take a step back and remain calm and don't put more fuel to the fire. And if it's coming from you, well, don't do it, okay? Over whatever I have said. Now, there's also another indication about financial issues in the last 15 days afflicting badly your marriage situation. So that can be an addition to problems as well. The general family area in the last 15 days, not very happy. It shows that disappointment is seen as what's being said of you or how you are being appreciated. So you are the one listening to me. So appreciate your marriage partner, appreciate your children, and show them kindness. And all these negativities which I've mentioned can be lessened that way. Last thing you want is provocation. And also I would suggest in the last 15 days, don't allow your siblings or extended family like cousins and nephews or your parents to interfere with your area of romance or marriage. Okay? The general family area is going to be very touchy and little problems here and there cropping up. Try to handle them slowly one by one. Now I'm going to talk to you about your career area, job and career. You're going to find that if you are arrogant, you're going to be opposed very, very easily in your career area, and you're going to be isolated as well. Your career in the last 15 days shows you can have disappointment, you can be let down, superiors turn against you, past problems are also there, getting more money is going to be denied to you in the last 15 days. And so I find that if you, for the whole month of July, if you are the first 15 and last 15 days, if you apply for new jobs, you're not going to get very good response. So better concentrate on where you are. Otherwise, you're going to have mounting problems in the area of career. In your business area, the last 15 days say that don't allow your ego to make you chasing for contracts or new business contacts. Be humble. And the last 15 days also shows that somebody of a foreign country or from a foreign race, or if you're working for a multinational company, the problems can be seen from there as well. And it also shows that some government department can trouble you in the last 15 days, or some legal affair can trouble you in the last 15 days as well. For you, the Rooster, in the month of July. And so your last 15 days in business are going to be very trying. Better to consolidate and look after what you have got than to be adventurous. Financial situations are not steady, and you have to be careful that to tighten your belt is going to be a possibility that you'll have to worry about. So don't go into areas where there's more money going out than money in for the last 15 days. Okay? And now I'm going to talk to you about your health areas. Your health areas for the month of July, for you, the Rooster. The areas I worry about for you, if you're a woman, is going to be your gynecological areas. The areas of your womb, the breast and the ovaries. If you're a man, it's more to do with your prostate gland. And I'm also worried about the stomach, whether you're a man or woman, and it shows constipation, it shows gastric problems. So don't eat too much chili or red meat, otherwise your digestion will be in problem. These are the couple of things which I can advise you about. Now, looking at these cards, I'm going to, for you, the Rooster, talk to you about your lucky dates in the month of July. And the dates I'm going to choose are the 8th, the 17th, and the 26th. Morning, noon, and night. The 8th, the 17th, and 26th are going to be very lucky for you, whether in areas of romance, marriage, in career, job, in business, in sport, whatever it is. So bookmark these dates. Go socializing, go bonding in whichever area of life. Be at your best. Look your best, and you can find romance. Your marriage will be happy and can be brought to a better level, and your career and job and business areas can be promoted. Go out with your colleagues, go out with your superiors, your bosses, and with business partners as well. Okay. Now I'm going to, with this card, for you, the Rooster, talk of a good color. And the good color that I'm going to choose for you would be the color dark blue. So undergarments, top garments, handkerchief, a dark blue piece of paper that you might contact, or anything dark blue, a pillow or whatever that you contact, will bring a lot of good energy. So try to find a dark blue item to contact with. Alright? And you'll find plenty of good luck coming for you. Now I'm going to look for a direction which you should face as much as possible, like making a phone call, receiving a phone call, when you are bathing, when you are cooking, at your workplace. Try to face this direction. For the month of July, I've chosen the direction west. So when you face west, you will face energy which is very positive and making you very lucky for the month of July. Okay, making your wish come true when you communicate through a phone call or personally. Try to position yourself so you face north. And when you're sleeping, the soles of your feet should be facing north. Not your head, not your eyes, not your face. The soles of your feet must be facing the direction of west. Okay? And there is going to be somebody from the animal kingdom. And this somebody is going to produce problems for you during the month of July, for you, the Rooster. And this somebody is coming from the snake family, and this somebody can trouble you in your career, in your business, in your financial areas, in your romance and your marriage and your family areas as well. So if you are married to somebody who is a snake, or if you are married to somebody who is or romance with a snake or business partner or in your job area, don't antagonize or don't provoke that person, or that person will go after you. He or she comes from a snake family. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, which will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, looking at your face. I will do face reading as well, and looking at the Kabbalistic tarot cards if you want me to, for the 90-minute session. And I will concentrate on your next 5 or 6 years in detail in all areas of your life. And it will be a fascinating consultation which will put you right on top of things. So do go to Facebook, follow me, communicate with me that way. Ask me questions. Let's make a date to Skype that way, or go to Skype itself and leave me a message, and I'll be able to come back to you quickly, and we can then have a good Skype session. Until then, you, the Rooster, have a good month of July. Thank you and good luck.